Welcome everyone, and a good Erev Shabbos as we learn the Mishna Yomis for Erev Shabbos Kodesh, and that's Erev Shabbos Parshas Mishpatim, and it's Rosh Chodesh Adar Aleph, so a good Chodesh to all of you, as we learn Mishnah Daled and Mishnah Hey in the 11th parak, coming down the home stretch of Masechtas Kesuvos. Anybody wants to dedicate the next Masechta, let me know, 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. We are dedicated by the Fish family, L'Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom Ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. We're also dedicated L'Nishmas Matzio Chaim Ben Yaakov, L'Refuah Shalema for Eliyahu Moshe Ben Chayesara, and for the schus of Avram and Yom Benish B'Malk Yudison family, for Yol Klugman for their Gezun Parnas and Nachas, and L'Refuah Shalema for Meir Ben Chayesara, should have L'Refuah Shalema B'Seich Shecheli Yisrael. So Mishnah Dalet tells us, Almana Shoysa Kesuvos Masayim. If a widow, her ksuva is 200, and she sells from the property of the orphans, Umachra Shava Mana B'Masayim, and she sells $100 worth of property for $200. Now that's not oinah, because ain't oinah b'karkais. There's no cheating by karka. She got her 200, so she's taken care of. Oishava Masayim, she took land worth 200, even if she sold it only b'mana, but since she took already from the assignment land that was worth 200, niskablik suvasa, she is already accepted on ksuva. She can't claim anything more. Hoisik suvasa mana. Let's say her ksuva was only 100 when she got married. She wasn't a virgin. Her ksuva was only a mana. Umachra shava mana v'dinner b'mana, and she took land worth a mana and a dinner from the Yisayimim, even though she got 100 for it, Michra Batul, she had no right to take more than a mana from the estate of the Yisayimim, and therefore the sale is voided. And she doesn't even have the option to refund the Yisayimim the dinner. Afilu hi Yomis, even if she says to the Yisayimim, look, I already made the sale, and I'll refund you the dinner extra that I took, she can't do it, Michra Batul, because at the get-go she had no right to sell it. Reb Shimon Gamliel says, no, there is a grace amount. The sale is valid as long as she refunds the extra. Unless she misappropriated and sold enough where the surplus, which she had no right to sell, which would have left the orphans a field worth of the size of 9 kav, or bagina, or a garden bas katzi kav, the size of a half a kav, ukidiv Rabbi Kiva, base river, the size of a quarter of a kav. Now, according to the Tanakama, if she misappropriates even a dinner more, the sale is voided. If her ksuva was 400 zuz and she sold it in pieces, first she took a piece of real estate from the orphan, sold it for 100. A second piece, sold that for another 100. A third piece, sold that for 100. And then the third piece that she took, she misappropriated and took an extra dinner's worth of real estate. Only the last sale, which she misappropriated extra, is void. But first 3 sales, which have nothing to do with the last sale, Mikra and Kayim, the sale is upheld. Now, what about if the Bezdin made a sale of property? Here, the court sold the property of her deceased husband for the widow. Shema Dayanim, if the assessment of the judges, shepichasushtos, where they made it less a sixth of the value, thereby hurting the orphans, or they added a sixth, thereby hurting the buyer, michron batal, the sale is void. Now, Rav Shimon Gamliel disagrees. Shimon Gamliel says, in order to strengthen the authority of the court, even so, Reb Shimon Gamliel, I'm a Michron Kaim, because if not, Im Kain Mak Koyach Bezdin Yafa, what's the strength of the court? However, everybody agrees that also, and even Reb Shimon Gamliel agrees that if the differential was more than the half, then the sale is voided. But avalimasui geris bikairis. But if Bezdin instead put it up for auction, and they made a letter of inspection that people should inspect and give an offer, even if they sold that which is 100 for 200, or 200 for 100, since it was open for fair auction bid, the sale is upheld. We want to thank you for joining us. If you get a chance, you should check out the Footer Shabbos Table Mishpatim. As you know, my main Chumash shir, is viewed live on Thursday night on TorahAnytime.com at 9 o'clock, and then it's archived. If you would like to get that shir earlier, there is a way to get it earlier. You can get it in email. It's a $360 a year subscription, and then you get that share late Wednesday night. If you're interested in getting it in your email, you could upload it to your phone or your tablet or whatever. 718-916-3100, rmmmwsi at AOL.com. If you want to sponsor next week's Chumash share, please let me know. Also, we are going forward with the reprint of Power Benching in large size and also small pocket size. If you would like to be on the front, a dedication, we're looking for some dedications to pay for the price of printing. 718-916-3100, rmmwsi at AOL.com. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a very wonderful day.